Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to play with my actual Multiverse character. Just give me a second to make sure everything is set properly. Hello there. So today we're going to play with our Multiverse character. I toyed with the idea of playing with my Batman Beyond character to show off the new Batman Beyond style. But I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow or sometime this weekend. We'll see. So almost there. Just give me a sec. There we go. So we're good to go. Basically, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to play some Age of Justice missions. Basically, you see that little armory besides me. I'm trying to come up with a look for an upcoming video. You want to see Batman Beyond? Okay, I can't refuse you. Basically, I was planning to gather some marks of victory because I need a call for this armory, but I'll do that tomorrow then. You unleash gamers. I played the armory a bit. The armory. I played the broker a bit earlier. What's up, Dan Dragon? I played the broker a bit earlier. I was trying to get into. I was trying to get basically some more Batman Beyond stuff. Actually, we could play the missions here. So as you see, when the character is flying like this, the suit looks really sweet. Sadly, when he flies like this, it doesn't look bad, but it's a little counterintuitive. Which one is Agent Williamson again? Uh,
T.O. Morrow is shipping hazardous material to who knows where.
I hate when that happens. So a lot of time capsules had to be sacrificed for this little look to be a reality. So just so you know, the headpiece and the chest are pretty much the rarest piece, or so it seems. I wasn't able to get them. I had to purchase them from the broker. And even when I looked a bit earlier on the broker, they're pretty much the two pieces of gear that are the most expensive on the broker. So that would suggest to me that these are by far the more rare of the bunch. Although the wings are a little bit expensive too. But the belt, there's like a billion belt on the broker. So if you ever need a Batman Beyond belt, just go to the broker. You'll get it for dirt cheap. But visually, the look is awesome. Just for the look, it was worth it. Well, if you got the luck, the call early, you're pretty lucky. If you can get the chest, then you should have no problem getting the whole set. Oh, I think I'll go elsewhere. Or you're trying to get it using the free time capsules or the free stabilizers. Yeah, I guess you could try that. Someone did the math. You could get the whole thing just using free stabilizer. It'll just take you like 3 years. But that could be possible if you're patient enough and do it every day. Do you have a lot of quarks, Dan Dragon? Were you able to get like 100 quarks from a single time capsule? Like I think the highest I got was 33 in those time capsules. So and I have 1137 right now. I see. You want to make sure you don't miss it. And, I understand that. But sadly, as expensive as it is on the broker, for me that's going to be the better option. I'm hoping to get it on at least 3 of my characters. So I was able to get it on this one. I still have 2 more to go. I'm about halfway there with my Batman character. And my multiverse character, actually, I still have quite a way to go. But sadly, it's obvious that buying time capsules, I'll have to buy like 100 more if I want to be able to maybe get 1 more set. So I'm gonna settle with playing the broker and buying what I'm missing, what I'm still missing from the broker. I'm not saying I won't buy any more time capsules, but not specifically to try to get the Batman Beyond gear. I see. And you have no choice, you have to become a member. You have to. Hey, Wonder Boy. We're looking for a poor missing hazmat officer. No, I think I see it. 27 quarks. So you opened what? Two time capsules? Are you the one with the baby picture? Oh yeah, I didn't keep track on how many. Are we going to get a bonus mission today? Let's see. Oh, 3 out of 5. 2 more to go. Someone asked me to subscribe to their channel and had like videos where the thumbnails were like baby pictures or something like that. I just stepped away very quietly when I saw that. Okay, let's go to Gotham. To Metropolis. You want the Batman Rebirth emblem? I opened a little over 80 time capsules, maybe 90 time capsules, and I got one Batman emblem. I got 2 Harley Quinn though, so maybe that's why. I'm not sure if Harley Quinn and Batman are the same rarity, or if Batman is the super rare and Harley Quinn is just a tiny bit rare. But basically, it took me a lot of time capsules to get only one Batman emblem. Although it isn't really that expensive, I think. Let me check. No, it's okay. If you don't have baby pictures as your thumbnail, that I'm mistaking you with someone else. So sure, I'll take a look at your channel. I like watching not just DC Universe Online channels, but YouTube channels per se. I watch pretty much way too much YouTube. I'm subscribed to about at the very least 100 channel, probably more. So let's see how much is it right now. Oh, just a plan. Oh, it's price went up a bit. Last I checked, you could get it for about 4 millions. Should have purchased a couple right there and then. Oh well. Hello, friend gamers. Hola! Hello? Aww. So let's talk to our little friend here.
Mission grant complete. This mission is of critical importance.
Okay, why doesn't it... There we go.
Prisoners just keep scurrying out of the facility. Get to sectors 3 and 4 and secure the prisoners.
Thank you. I wish it for you, but I wouldn't expect it. So you won't be disappointed. But yeah, if you get it on your third try, even better.
Now we can stop them from reorganizing. Find their leader and remove him from the equation.
Is your main is on PC? Okay. So then you can get the free stabilizers on PC and PS4.
Mission processing complete. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I didn't check. Let's see what's in the box. Oh well. Actually, I have a base right here. For those who may not have seen it, I'll try to show you the enhanced version of the Batman emblem, which looks kind of neat. For the emblem itself, I would probably continue using the Batman emblem from the BVS swag bag. But obviously, if you didn't get the BVS swag bag, then this emblem would be a nice alternative. Although Although the enhanced version of the emblem, there's no such thing with the BVS emblems. Batman Joker, where? I have to admit the enhanced version looks pretty sweet. Although if you put it black, it pretty much becomes pitch black, so it doesn't really help. Sup, Jacob? So that was it for our friend Batman Beyond. I'll switch to my universe. I have no idea what you're asking, friend gamer. I'm very sorry. So let's switch back to our multiverse character. Basically, I'm hoping to gather some marks of victory to be able to purchase a cowl for one of my armories. Come on. Oh yeah. Basically, I'm preparing an Atom video. I'm going to look at, let's say, a few versions of the characters. And for the version of Sword of the Atom, there's a nice call that I could purchase in the Watchtower, but I need Marks of Victory for that. And sadly, I don't have enough right now. So let's go to the... Well, let's start with the Warthorn Village. Well, let's pull back a bit. And if we're lucky today, we should be able to do the bounties.
War feels like it'll never end. With your help, we can defeat
Unless everyone did the bounties this afternoon, there should be at least a few people
we need to take
who are
down
looking
some Revenants
to
as
try to complete the bounties. So
The Blackhawks need your help on the field.
that's usually the first thing I do, because if you wait too long, after, well, usually after 3-4 days, the people were done doing the bounties. But nowadays, seeing how it's a pretty old mission and not everyone seems to be doing it anymore, it doesn't take too long. If you wait just one day or two, no one does the bounties by then. So here's our friend Solomon, Ultra Humanite. Well, let's see and looking for group if people are doing the bounties. I hate when I do that. Too many channels. Okay, take two. So we have one friend already. Well, let's wait for a few more. Oh, a nice space ghost. Really nice. That deserves a thumbs up. What say you? Ah, even better. Oh. Batman of Injustice 2? Yeah, I guess I could try to make it. I have no idea what it looks like, so I would have to do a bit of research, but sure. I could do the Injustice 2 Batman, or even the Injustice Batman. I'm trying to remember what was the difference. It kind of looked like the Christian Bale Batman to me. I'm not sure what you're asking, friend gamer. No, what glows is the. If you think of the rebirth normal color scheme of the emblem, the black part is what would glow. The yellow part pretty much stays the same. So the glowing part is pretty much the interior of the emblem. It's like a shimmering, almost like a fog inside the emblem. Looks pretty cool. Like for example, let's use this emblem. Come on.
I'm almost at a place. No one suspects a thing.
Like in this case, the black part of the emblem is what glows on the Batman Rebirth emblem, and the red part around the emblem is what stays the same. And it's not. You can change also the colors on the Batman Rebirth emblem. It's not color locked, so it's not always black and yellow. So one down, three to go. So usually what I'll do is that I'll wait for someone to call that they've seen, let's say Eclipso or whoever. So in the meantime, let's play a few regular missions. Oh, like Dark. Says he has Eclipso, so let's phase with him. Oh. Sadly, that only works when people are actually doing the bounties. If no one does the bounties, it doesn't help. I should have known. I'm surprised that Eclipso is still here. People don't seem to understand that Eclipso has a pretty big range. So if they get a tiny bit too close, Eclipso will come after them, and it doesn't have to be very close. The range that Eclipso has seems pretty big. Am I the one with the purple theme? Oh yeah. So when you have that purple pulsating aura energy or whatever around you, go away. You're gonna get everyone killed otherwise. Holy crap, there's a lot of people. Hello, Superman KR. That was nasty, but we managed to survive. So let's go see our friend Bandit Yoda. Well, thank you, Dotting Brit U22. I was able to post a lot of videos lately thanks to all the new stuff we got. But there's still a lot more videos I should be doing. Well, thank you, Superman. Yes, it is pure chaos when there's a billion players in a small corridor like this one. And when you do those bounties, do them as early as you can. Don't wait. Don't wait a few days. Ideally, if you can do them on Thursday, do them on Thursday. Otherwise, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to find a group after that. You're probably going to be able to find a group, but it'll take a long time to do so. As opposed to on Thursday, pretty much everyone or a lot of players are looking forward to doing those bounties. So that's probably that is a much better time to do the bounties. So we're just missing Gentleman Ghost. Usually getting the last one is a bit iffy, but if we're lucky, we'll get him sooner rather than later. So while we wait for the last of our bounties, well, let's continue our missions. It's not impossible that we'll do all the missions here and still the bounty will not be available, because we're only looking for Gentleman Ghost at this point. So if that happens, then I'll switch to the other map and we'll keep on waiting. And of course, as you can see, there's the 411 mission that we still need to do. So we could probably look for a group for that. Although that one is not too big an issue. If you really want to, you can do it solo. It's not. It's a little time consuming, but it's not that difficult. But sadly, the bounties, there's no way you can do them solo. So you really need other players. And Thursday, that's the perfect time to get those. Hi, Nightmare. I'm just trying to gather some marks of victory, amongst other things.
We didn't tell them a thing. Have my word.
I might give a try also to the new raid. I guess we'll see how brave I feel soon. Oh, I guess we're done here. Oh, that was a pretty cool flash. I didn't realize I was done with the fire soldiers.
Happy news. I hope my intel finally sets me free.
Oh, ghost.
You fight with the ferocity of an Amazon.
We'll get the reward from Black Canary after. Oh yeah. Hey Shadow, ready to see the ghost gets beaten up? Oh, can I guess minimize that? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, between 9 of us, we should be fine. I'm on US. So if you're on US, come and join us. But if you're on EU, sorry. Sorry, Squid. Maybe if I ever decide to travel the world and cross the EU someday, we'll be able to play together. Or if someday they decide to merge the servers. Well, they're supposed to lower the prices. There was this post by Maps. Oh yeah, I should probably make an update about that. There was this post by Maps about how they're rethinking some of the prices. So there should be a hot fix to change at least a few of the prices soon. If somehow you already purchased something at the current price, they're supposed to do something to fix you up, as they said. So I guess at 5,000, it's ridiculous. It's way overpriced. But that was to be expected. They always do that. They go way overboard, and then if enough people complain, then they'll make some adjustments. So the problem is that we could rejoice right now and say, all right, they're going to change the prices. Sadly, they never give anything for free. Whenever they decide to make a change, it's not always the change we hoped for, and sometimes there'll be unexpected consequences to the changes that they'll make. So it's hard to rejoice right now. Should I go for the poster? Let's go for the plan. Ooh. Oh, I have it already. So as you see, I'm getting a bit full, so I'm gonna have to either go do some salvage or go sell a few things. Let's go for the weapon.
Just because Themyscira is at peace does not mean I do not know how to fight.
I have to. Oh, he's going. That Phantom character had some. That Space Ghost character had some really sweet armories. I think I still have one mission here to do. Let's take a quick look, and then we'll switch to the. Oh, there. No, not this one. Oh, there we are. So let's do this mission, and then we'll switch to the Area 51. Oh, wrong way. But yeah, 5,000. It's a little too much. Basically, it means you're gonna have to buy about 500 time capsules to be able to get that one aura. Did I say 5,000 or 500? So basically you'll need 500 time capsules. Unless you're really lucky, supposedly you can get up to over 100 quarks per time capsules. But so far, that's not what I've seen. I wasn't able to get that many. Mev started a new thread, I think, just for that. I'm not sure if he closed it or not. I would have to look it up. But nah, you remind me. I should probably make an update about that. I'm sure a lot of people aren't aware of it, and like not everyone I know goes to the forums. The max I got was like 33, and it's not something that happens like often. It's only a once in a while occasion. As a rule, I get a lot of 10, 10, 10, and then I'll get 13, 17, 22, and once in a long while I'll get maybe 30. But the thing is that even let's say they decide to lower the prices, there surely is going to be some sort of trade-off because they never just make a change, or they just reduce some of the amounts. Yeah, I guess 2,000 would be a bit better, but it still would be high. But yeah, if they lower it to 2,000, at least it won't be 5,000. Oh, am I done here? I guess I am. So too much talking, not enough paying attention. That's what happens. But the thing is, whenever they make a change like that, like if they lower the prices, I wouldn't be surprised if they also lower, I don't know, the amount of quarks we get per capsule. Maybe in November. In November we have the Earth 3 DLC that's coming up. I don't think we'll ever see any more booster bundles. Time capsules pretty much seems to be what's replacing booster bundles. My guess is that they're making a lot more money from time capsule than booster bundles, and I can easily understand. With booster bundles, too often you would end up with nothing. With only a cheap aura that you could barely sell for a handful of coins. The same is true with time capsule, but time capsule it's $1 a piece, as opposed to at some point the booster bundle were like $20. And sure, yeah, there was this spiel about how you were getting a whole bunch of replays and other stuff like that, but it still was $20 for each, as opposed to for the time capsule $1, not quite as bad, I suppose. So if you get junk from time capsule, you've only wasted $1. If you get junk from a booster bundle, you've wasted $20. So that's a lot more heartbreaking. And the worst is that the problem is that they keep on setting. The same is true with the time capsule, of course, but they keep on setting the drop rate way too low. Like I remember when we had the cosmic material, I bought 8 or 10 booster bundle. So I spent about $100 or close, and still after spending $100, I still didn't have the cosmic material. So I was a little unhappy about that, and I swore never to buy any again. Which is the sad part with not just booster bundle. The same is true again with time capsule, and that you can sometimes end up spending $100. Well, at some point it was $10. At some point it was $20. I think it started at $20, and you had like a lot more stuff in it, and then they lowered the price to $10, but you had like about half of the same things. Like you had less. At $20, you had a lot more replay badges than when you were buying it at $10, if I'm not mistaken. But it's been a while. I could be mistaken about the prices. But even at $10, like if you spend $10 and get garbage, you're not gonna be happy. As opposed to if you spend $1 and get garbage, you didn't spend too much. Yesterday, you can get it for about 10 millions. Oh, it's okay. No need to excuse you. Excuse you for what? But basically I purchased the head and the chest piece for 10 millions each. Earlier today I bought the wings for 7 millions. But the actual prices right now, I could take a look. If you wait just a bit, once I finish a couple of missions here, I'll go take a look if you want. But roughly, I'd say it's about 10 millions for the helmet, 10 millions for the chest, and about 7 millions for the wings. Although the prices change a bit as the day goes by. And yesterday you could see the prices go down all day. So the prices would go down, At some point I saw the wings for like 5 millions, and I thought, okay, I'll wait for it to go down. And I waited a little too much. By the end of the day, the prices started going back up. So I ended up, I was lucky I got the wings at the very last minute in a time capsule. And for the headpiece, I had to buy it for 10 millions, and the same with the chest. But if I had bought it a bit earlier in the day, I could have gotten them for 7 millions each about. Okay, what am I looking for?
Excellent work. And I don't give out praise easily. Just ask Warrant Officer Johnson. This man will become a serious contender for a permanent position in my government
Well,
organization.
that's the thing. I was trying to buy like all three at once for some reason. Not sure why I didn't think I'll buy one and I'll buy the other two later. So at some point I saw the wings at 5 millions and I thought, okay, because I didn't just I was missing just like a half a million or a million to be able to buy like all three at once. So I waited a bit for that, and then by the time I came back, the prices had starting to go back up. So I snatched the head and the chest piece before they went too high at 10 millions each. And by the end of the day, or by the end, later in the evening, it was 15, 20 millions each. Oh yeah, Young Justice Nightwing. Yeah, I can see that. I was toying with the idea of using the chest to reproduce a new 52 Batman look, but yeah, Nightwing could actually works. Uh, what piece? Or there was one piece you're missing, or? Oh, just give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Sometimes you have to. What style are you looking for? I got it with my, what was it, Harley Quinn character as she was leveling up. I really don't remember where she got it from though, but if you look at my Harley Quinn videos, you should be able to see it. I didn't make that many video with her just yet, so we're talking about one or two video to check. Is that it? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Oh yeah, I have to go. Well, let's get rid of at least a thing or two. Yeah, I see what you mean. Come on. I created a character, the Avenging Knight. Is there something I could destroy? Ah. I created a character, the Avenging Knight, and I didn't think about it. I created him. I created him as a Green Arrow, but I was planning to have like a Green Arrow armory, a Nightwing armory, and a Robin armory. And the thing I forgot was that if you don't start with a character that actually uses two weapons fighting, two weapon styles, getting the sticks that Nightwing uses is not impossible, but then you have to get it from PvP. If you can get it elsewhere, I'm not sure where. So what I should have done because I don't care which bow Green Arrow actually uses, but for Nightwing, I would have wanted to use the, what's it called, the Eskrima stick? Anyway, the two sticks that Nightwing uses. Oh, that's a pretty amazing Firestar. Okay, so anyway, so I'm gonna have to play a lot of PvP matches in order to be able to get those stakes for my quote-unquote Nightwing character. So it was a little bad planning from my part. You mean the costume we saw in the trailer, or the one he had last week with like the long coat and the ski mask? Because in the trailer we do see that Lucius Fox is giving him a new costume. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Yeah, for the trailer, I guess I'll see what I can do. I'll probably make a Gotham video or two at some point. Although the thing I couldn't help but notice in the Gotham trailer was more, not so much the costume that Bruce Wayne has, because we had seen it in a previous trailer. It's that Edward Nigma seems to come back. We knew he was coming back. There's no way he was staying as a block of ice forever. We just didn't know he would come back this soon. Yes, I'm in the US. Actually north of the US, but you get what I mean. Let's see if we can sell a thing or two. There we go. That wasn't much, but I'll have to do. For now. Well, what did you know? It's Captain Bolt, our friend. He's the Flash, the Jay Garrick Flash character we saw a bit earlier in the War-Torn map. Oh, I thought our friend Space Ghost would be here, but now I'm sad. Oh, I got the man bat, lucky him. I did a good job with the man bat trinket. Oh, you found the thread? Okay. Nice poison ivy. She's so cute. I wonder why she's super pinky. She has no pink in her costume. Oh, we're gonna have at least one healer and one tank. That's nice. You want me to ask her why she has no pink in her look? That's okay. I don't need to know that bad. Oh. It could be. She does look like. Isn't there a singer called Pink? So maybe she was pink before and then changed her, I don't know, her hair to green. Could be. Well, let's give a little bow to everyone. So let's see what's in the box. Okay, let's get out of here. I know I promised I would show the enhanced version of the bat symbol. So just give me half a second. I'll go salvage a thing or two, and then I'll show you the bat symbol, which looks really nice. Ah, thank you. So here's, let's try and show the emblem a bit more. So here's the enhanced version of the emblem. So as you can see, the edge of the emblem, not sure why I didn't say that before. The edge of the emblem is the same as the regular version. What actually changes is the inside of the emblem itself. So you can see some shining effect inside. But in order to get that shiny effect, you have to use a somewhat lighter color. If you use like pitch black, there'll be no effect. It'll be completely black. I wasn't really planning on using the emblem. Basically, overall I thought the BVS emblem looks a bit better, more Batman-like, if it makes sense. Although, and even this version actually looks a bit better. If I can see it, there we go. Even this version looks a bit better. I would have preferred maybe that, but they tweaked it a bit. Somehow, like the shape isn't quite, even though we can understand it's the same emblem, but the shape is not quite the same somehow. But again, it's probably just an artistic interpretation. Like basically here, this is the emblem by John Romita Jr. And this seems to be the emblem as interpreted by whoever does the design, the character design in DC Universe Online. Unless that's the emblem that what's his name, Greg Capullo actually draws, being the one who actually designed the emblem. And whoever did the design for DC Universe Online followed what Capullo did to the letter. That could be quite possible. Let's see how many marks we have first. Oh, I went too far. I'll need at least, I think, 20 something more. So let's see, let's try to be brave. And let's try maybe, could be, we'll never know. I could try the elite version. Let's try the normal version. Oh yeah, they share the same loot lock. Now I'm scared. Okay, 42, 21, 46, 21. Oh yeah, I have more than enough dominance. Oh yeah, the prices. I'm gonna have to go to another base where I have a broker. And just in case, we'll carry a bit later. So what prices did you... Oh, you wanted to see the prices for the head, and well, let's just go beyond. Oh. So the belt is pretty darn cheap. You can get the belt for like $500,000, yeah, even less. We're going to do it all. It's in alphabetical order. The the boots are a little less than $1 million right now, but the prices will probably keep on going down. For the cowl, it's about 12 million, 11 million, 12, 11, 12 million. Yeah, that seems to be pretty much the price. Yeah, the belt and the gloves, you'll get a whole lot of those. Like you can see the gloves. The gloves are also about $500,000 or less. And the legs are about $1 million, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, about 12,200,000. Oh, even less than $1 million. It's worse than I thought. The shoulders, about $1 million. Yeah, even less than $1 million. And the wings. Last I checked, there were about 7 millions. Eight and a half millions. And I think I skipped the jacket, didn't I? Oh no, okay, 11 million, 12 million. So you can see the rare pieces about 11, 12 millions. Everything else, depending on the piece, maybe 1 or 2 millions or $500,000. So most of the gear is not that expensive, but there's a few pieces that are about half the gear is not so expensive, but about half the gear is very expensive. So if you want to buy the whole thing, it'll take you probably something like 40 millions. So either you buy $100 worth of time capsule and hope to maybe get lucky, or you buy the whole thing for about 40 millions on a broker. And for the Batman emblem, that seems to be a popular request. So right now it's about 9, 10 millions. Oh no, actually more. It's less than that. 5 millions. Oh, that's at 5 millions. I'm almost tempted to buy one. And let's see a Harley Quinn. $3 millions. Is there anything else you'd like me to check? Because I'm going to cure for the 8-player mission then. And let's take a look at looking for group. Maybe someone's looking for. Well, let's try a troll. Ah, come on. I hate when I do that. I'll take 2. 333. I have too much stuff. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Now let's put that here. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if I could put something else here. There we go. I guess it's broker time. I'll make a quick example here. Basically, a lot of you guys sometimes have been asking me how to get money in this universe online. There's no miracle. You try to find valuable stuff and you sell it on a broker. When I started playing, I was intimidated a bit by the broker, like a lot of people. That's normal. You don't know how the broker works, and the broker requires there's a learning curve to using the broker, and it requires a certain set of special skill, as Liam Neeson would say. So right now, this collection is selling for about 300,000 on the broker. We're going to try to sell it for 200,000. Usually, when I try to sell stuff, and if I want to sell it quick, I'll ask for about half the price of the lowest bid. But in some cases, if I know it's an item that has a bit more demand, that's a bit more in demand, like that was a collection for an OP piece of gear. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will want to buy it. But if it's something like that here, I'll sell it for about half of the lowest bidder, which is what most of those collections from the War Village are probably worth. See, 1,000, so I'll ask for half. The prices on the broker change all the time. So if at some point in a video I tell you that, oh, something is selling for 5 millions, and then you go and it's only selling for 2 millions, well, it happens. The prices change. The broker is a living entity that changes over time. It changes depending on how many items people are selling, and it changes depending on how many people are willing to buy those items. See, this is worth only 500, so let's put it for... If it was a new collection, I'd put it up for 300, but it's not so new, so I'll put it up for 200. Also, there's a learning curve. You kind of learn the prices of the items, but also how much they're actually really worth. Because sometimes some items will be overpriced on the broker, but there'll be circumstances that will justify those prices. Like for example, if you put something for sale on Monday, a lot less chances that it will sell than if you put it for sale on Saturday. On Saturday, there'll be a lot of people. A lot of people will want to purchase that item. There'll be a lot more buyers. So you can ask for a bit more, let's say on Saturday. But if you're selling the very same item on Monday, like Monday morning, when there's almost no players, then don't ask as much. You're gonna have to ask a bit less than what you were hoping for. But these are things that you learn as you use a broker. The more basically, in order to be able to know how to use a broker, you have to use a broker. There's a whole learning process, and there's some experience also that counts for whenever you want to use a broker. Also, I'll take just a second to show you guys something in the Watchtower. Hola, Fran Gamer. Like when I made my video about the Quarks vendor, I had no idea that there was a vendor here. I went around the watchtower like 3 dozen times before I was able to find it. And then someone mentioned that you should be able to find it just looking at the map. But even going on the map, like the map would tell me it was here, and even then, even once I knew it was here, I still had to look for it. And even trying to set a waypoint to it didn't seem to work. So now you know. So if you're looking, if you don't want to go to the police station or safe houses, you have one vendor right here. This looks like almost Giant Man. Let's use this. I haven't used this in the watchtower for ages now. Oh. Just as I was about to give up hope.
This is Amanda Waller. Task Force X is taking control of this situation. I'm sending in the Suicide Squad to assist you. I assure you that those mercenaries will comply.
That's not inspiring. Oh, wrong way. Let's see how many people. Not too bad so far. Yeah, the difference between it's the same items, but it's a totally different market. Not the same amount of players, not the same amount of sellers or buyers. Or good night, Shadow. Have a good one. Yeah, I was. Well, I could say that. So I've only played this mission once so far, and this is my first time in the Elite version. So hopefully it won't be too much of a disaster. Ah, crap. It seems someone rage quit. So sadly, we're gonna be stuck doing a lot of waiting, or so it seems. It happens. Well, let's remove that. It's a bit annoying when you're in a group. So I guess now's the time to explore the map a bit. And I have to wonder, where's the zoo located in DC Universe Online? Where is it in the Gotham City map? Hi, Phantom Ninja Gaming. Ah, they move. Ain't that sweet? So you guys will see a typical example why I rarely do videos with the group missions. And even worse, video with elite version of group missions. Hello, Gamer Legends. Because as a rule of thumb, it'll mean a lot of waiting, a lot of like basically we're gonna have to wait for Aelosman. I have no idea how to pronounce that. We're gonna have to wait for him to be kicked out of the game. Unless let's do the kicking. Hello, Gregan. So in case you guys are wondering, I'm trying to do the elite version of the zoo mission. Basically, when I came in, a whole lot of people had already been in this mission for a while. So basically, we did one try, and now the group fell apart. So we're trying to rebuild. Sadly, with group missions, more often than not, that's what happens. Thank you, Gregan. You're very nice to say so. Oh, I think we have everyone. I was going to do some exploring, but if the whole group is here, let's get ready then. It starts tomorrow. I assume at restart, but I'm not sure yet. I would have to check if there's an announcement for that. But the 29th is when the 29th is when the event is supposed to start. I expect it's going to start at restart, but there's a few times in the past when actually some events would start later during the day. Not sure why. Let me check while we wait. Let me check the announcement section if there's any information about tomorrow. I can try, but we'll have to be able to finish even one boss just yet. But yeah, I'll see what I can do about trying to showing that. So for the Halloween event, again, all I can say is that it's tomorrow. There's no announcement saying at what time exactly. So I would assume tomorrow at reset. Uh, that's when the Halloween seasonal will start. I'll probably make a video or two about that. Well, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Sometimes people are trying to be secret about those kind of things, so they don't want to share the information, sadly. The same goes with loadout sometimes. I've seen for a long time there was like no fire loadouts, or so it seemed, or no good ones. So it was hard to find information about certain loadouts at some point. So there's sometimes players are trying to be secretive about what's in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if for some reason people don't want to know, don't want others to know what you can get from the zoo mission. Oh yeah. I was hoping for a new healer. But making video also about new content is difficult because unless you have a strong league to back you up, often you're too often you have to pretty much play with strangers. Not sure why. For 6 months? Yeah, I've had periods like that. I don't think we're gonna make any progress somehow. I'm not sure if it's the healers who aren't healing enough or the tank who's too squishy or both. Or maybe we just need really two tanks so that we can split the ads in two. Maybe all the ads on one tank. Too much for the tank? Could be. So we're going to try again, but the regular version. Yeah, I have some catching up to do myself. At some point, I had all the collections in the game. There's a few times when that happened, but lately I wasn't able to buy the collections fast enough or get the collections fast enough. So they would release more collections than I was able to acquire, or faster than I was able to acquire them. So now I still have at least a few. Yeah, the Elite. Well, where are you playing, Nightmare? If you play on USPS, invite me and we'll. Oh, too late. Too late. But yeah, it took a bit of time before I got into the Elite. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to invite me, Nightmare, we could cure together, if you wish, if you like. Maybe. Ah, too late. Hello, Kirito.
Waller here. This is now a Task Force X operation. You'll be working with members of the Suicide Squad until the task is complete. I assure you, they will be on their best behavior.
I hope you don't mind.
I do believe that the zoo operation hours are
At 190? Not sure. I would have to look it up. Oh, if you want to get gear from Logbox, from Time Capsules, well, right now it's the Batman Beyond gear. I have a couple of pieces I can show. I think so. I have one in my inventory, or actually I have one or two equipped. Give me a second. Yeah, they're 180. But yeah, if you want time capsule gear, right now it's the Batman Beyond set of gear. Not sure why Batman is just standing there. The best way to level up, sure, you could try by purchasing some gear from time capsules, but just playing the missions, you will gain gear and you will level up fast enough, I think. Ah, come on. Well, pretty much all the content now has what is known as scaling gear. So basically, it's gear that will scale to your level. For those asking what kind of gear you get in this mission, it seems to be some some level 181 gear. A bit later, I'll take a look at the actual piece of gear. But now the best gear is in the vendors, if that's what you're asking for. So you can level up using the time capsule gear or the gear that drops, but the best gear is the gear you can buy from the vendors. So right now the best gear is the gear you can buy from the Riddled with Me DLC. The Riddled with Crime DLC, sorry. Nope, I barely was able to get one for my Batman character. So I didn't get any extra one. Sorry about that.
Talia has an army of these. We need to put a stop to it before more people become infected.
This facility uses Waytech security codes, which I can figure out in no time.
Oh, poor Riddler.
Gotham's key players are now in my
He became Riddleback. Riddlebat. That was quick. Ah, come on. That was bad. Well, the tank died fast, but also we were one man short. Already with a full group, it's a tough mission. If you start doing it with if you try to do it with a man short, you still didn't get a cure, my nightmare. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But even worse than getting a cure, then it's going to be the challenge of trying to finish the elite version with a random group. Like even the normal version, as you can see, is challenging with a normal group, with a random group. So I can only imagine the elite version how bad it's gonna get. Which is why I quickly gave up on that idea. I'll try it in I don't know, a week or two when people are better geared. Or maybe when I'm better geared. We'll see. Well, I assume it's the same drops. There's a few distinctions. For example, there is this trinket that you can get that allows you to have three three like bat ninjas or man bat ninjas as backups. But the only place, from what I understand, the only place where you can get it is from the Elite version. Although some people have been saying that you can get it from the regular version. But I could have sworn I heard SJ say that the trinket with the three bats was only in the Elite version. But for the rest of the gear, I assume it's pretty much the same thing. The distinction usually is that it gives you some Elite renown that later down the road allows you to purchase some Elite gear. You got the one that transforms you into a bat, but did you get the one that gives you 3 backup as a bat? Okay. Ah, come on. Could have sworn there was a vendor. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're doing a lot of pickups. That can't complain about that. Might be too much maybe for just one healer, although even two healers, sometimes it can be a struggle. Let's take the opportunity to explore the zoo a bit. Sure, if you're available next week, we'll try to work something out. Where are the animals? I'm so sad. Ah, the little penguin. So that's really the one thing I don't like about massive multiplayer is that you spend way too much time waiting and waiting to form groups. Gold collections in here. You don't get them in the mission per se. What happens is that if you have what's the feat again? Just give me a second. If you have defeat quantifiable street cred, meaning that if you have a total of 8 degrees of insidious insight, well, actually gears that gives you that, then you will be able to get the gold collections. So it doesn't come from the mission itself. You need the feat first, and then when you get your reward at the end, you have a chance to get a gold collection. Again, there's no guarantee. You could very well not get any gold collection. Like if you look, basically the Batman Beyond gear grants 1 Insidious Insight while worn. There's also the gear that you can purchase from the vendor, the Riddler gear. That also will give you 1 Insidious Insight while worn. So basically once you complete the whole set, then you unlock the feat, and once you unlock the feat, then you, yeah, like the Amazon stuff had similar stuff, yes. They've been doing that for about, I'd say about a year, I think. But I could be mistaken. I think, yeah, they might have started that with Amazon Fury 3. So Nightmare, are you in yet? Oh, he has his Batman t-shirt. Xone for Relax. Are you Parallax's younger brother? Are you still waiting, Nightmare? Holy crap, they invited one more DPS. Ah, well. I'll see what I can do, assuming we can actually finish the mission. Well, thank you, Gregan. Much appreciated. We'll say hi to all our friends in Netherlands. So I guess we'll all hear. That was quick. That was my bad. Not sure why I can't roll away, and there we go. That was a close call. Let's go with the Shadow Mask. Ooh. I guess we'll repair later.
Within minutes, the serum will be irreversible. Give up now, and I might spare your lives.
Ah, come on. Oh no, I'm a bat. Oh, we're in trouble. It's a cool idea, but it's an annoying one as well. Ah, crap. That wasn't perfect, but it went better than I thought. Oh yeah.
This is only a start. Ghanim's purpose cannot be stopped. Queen small, Natalia. You have no troops left. Checkmate.
Hey, unstoppable thumbs. So we did get the trinket that turns you into a bat. Oh, that's sweet. Let's give a little bow to everyone. And a little thumbs up. I just played the zoo mission. So time to go. Time to go to... I'm not sure if I'm going to sell the collection I got or if I'm going to consume it. I could decide to sell it now for a bit extra cash and hope to buy it later at a cheaper price. So we sold a few things. Well, there are some good things about the revamp and some not so good things. Depending on what you're looking for, I can see why you're maybe not happy about the revamp. Holy crap! The trinket is way less expensive than I remember. It's okay. I wasn't planning on selling it anyway. Not sure if I'll use it with this character or give it to some other character. We'll see. Just 1 million. Nah, no point in not using it. A million saved is a million earned, as they say. Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't think the call would be that good. $4 million to 2,000. Not sure I get the reference. Your power DPS. Or your DPS went from 4 million to 2,000. Yeah, they nerfed everything. I'm about done, Dr. Game Legend. Unless you know when you want to do a quick duo, maybe. Just give me. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they did nerf everything and everyone. That seems to have been more their game plan than actually balancing things up. it seems that it's not so much that they were trying to balance the game as much as nerfing the game or nerfing the players. And if you're wondering, yeah, I get what you mean. It's a bit frustrating on that front. And if you're wondering why I have some items here, basically I have the OP version that's combat rating 170, but these items are a bit higher in combat rating. In terms of stats, it depends. Although I'm reaching the point where I guess I'm gonna have to say goodbye to my OP rings. No, I'm so sad now. It's not gonna happen. I understand what you mean, and I sort of agree, but it's not going to happen. I'm sorry to be the one to disappoint you. Give you some what? I may have missed one of your message, Legend. Some materials? Sorry, I'm having a hard time finding some myself. So that's going to be it, I think, for tonight, guys. Because basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to repair, rearrange my gear a bit, maybe try to clear my inventory a bit. So, pretty sure no one wants to see that. So tomorrow, so if there's something specific you guys would like to see tomorrow, leave a comment in the section in the comment section down below. I'll see what I can do about that. If not, we'll see. Tomorrow we'll make it up as we go along. Oh, tomorrow will be the Halloween. I'll probably play then Halloween missions tomorrow. It's true. The Halloween seasonal starts tomorrow, so that's most likely what I will be doing tomorrow, at least in parts. Once we're done with the seasonal, then we'll try to do something else. I'm not too crazy about Skyforge. It could be that I've been playing DC Universe Online for too long, but whenever I tried another game that's not DC Universe Online, I find it weird a bit. Especially, that doesn't apply to Skyforge, but the worst is that in a lot of games, even when I go back and play, let's say, Dragon Age, which I loved, in certain games, like sometimes you'll have like an obstacle, like the step here, will be enough that your character cannot move forward, and you have to go around in order to be able to go to wherever you want to go. That drives me nuts. Now that I'm used to DC Universe Online, where not only can I sidestep over a lot of stuff, but we can't even fly. Whenever I'm in a game where a small pebble on the floor forces you to go around the pebble because you just cannot go over it, that drives me nuts. Yeah, I did try Dungeons and Dragons Online. I had a lot of fun for about 6 months. I'm not sure why I stopped playing. It could have been that I started working on a difficult project that didn't leave me much time to game. Then after that, I played Lord of the Rings Online. That one I know I played for 6 months. Like a bit, essentially, I was between projects, so I played Lord of the Rings Online for a good 6 months, almost full time. I played with 3 of my friends, and holy crap, we had a blast. I would go to my friend's place. They already had a setup where the 3 of them were hooked up in the basement of one of our friends. And basically, I would bring my laptop, hook up to with them, and we would play Lord of the Rings Online together. It was a fun 6 months. We would order pizza, hot dogs, way too many things that aren't good for you. But sadly, then a new project started, and I had to stop gaming. and I had to start working. So I was sad, but what can you do? So that's pretty much how I stopped playing Lord of the Rings Online. And when I tried to play Lord of the Rings Online again, there's this free-to-play game you may have heard of, DC Universe Online, that just went free to play. So I tried that, and I whatever time I had to choose. Either I was playing DC Universe Online, or either I was playing Lord of the Rings Online. And before long, it was obvious that I didn't have the time to be able to play both games. So Lord of the Rings Online sadly was set aside, and DC Universe Online took its place. I tried a few other games afterwards, like after a year, after I think a year and a half. Well, the summer of Origin Crisis, I almost gave up on DC Universe Online. I was really unhappy about the way the game was going, and I was really unhappy about a lot of things about the game. So I tried quite a few games. I tried Star Wars: The Old Republic. I tried Rift Online. I tried Terra Online. I tried. Did I try Neverwinter? Not sure if I tried Neverwinter then or the year after. The same with Marvel Heroes. So basically, I tried a whole bunch of games, and some were fun. Like Terra Online was kind of fun. Oh yeah, I have a league technically. It's a league of me. Actually, there's more than just me, but I don't recall the last time someone else logged in. Like this is pretty much our roster, and this is me. This is my friend who I haven't seen since you can see. Not sure who this is. This is me. A friend, me, a friend, me, a friend, me, a friend, me, 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 and a friend. So I do have a league, but it's pretty much a league of me, and you can see my friends. I haven't logged in quite a while. Once in a while, I'll see one of them, but it's a rare occasion. Basically, they give up on the game. I had to rebuild my league at least twice. The first time, I have about 50 characters. The first time, basically, when we got Origin Crisis, that pretty much killed my first league. All my friends. Usually, I made my league with friends, actual friends, not just people I met online. Although there would be a few people that I met online in the league, but most of the league was actually friends. And it was fine like that for a while, until Origin Crisis was released, and they not just my league, my friend list got emptied. Like I had. I'm not sure how many I have right now. I have quite a few. But basically, for about 2 years, I had built a pretty long list of friends, and that disappeared overnight with Origin Crisis. Well, thank you, Dynamic Zoom. And then I rebuilt my league, and for a while it was fine. Like basically, the people you see here is from when I rebuilt the whole thing. And for a while it was fine. And then there was this little game update 47 that pretty or was it 46? Anyway, 46 47 that pretty much had the same effect as Origin Crisis. After that game update, pretty much all my friends decided to stop playing. My friend list also got emptied. So I was back to square one. I almost didn't rebuild my friend list, but who was it again? There was a Red Templar who's also a forum member. How to get premium membership with PC? Uh, I suppose. Well, you just need to purchase $5. It's the same on PS4. As soon as you purchase $5 on the broker, you go from free to play to a premium player. So all you need to do, go to the marketplace, choose an item that's $5, and you'll be set to go. So I wasn't really planning like buy the starter pack by LexCorp. You'll have a nice robot, and But basically, any purchase of $5 will allow you to become a premium player. So whether it's on PC, on PS4, or PS3, or even Xbox, that's all you really need to do. As soon as you spend $5 on the game, you're a premium member. So basically, I'd pretty much given up on trying IAMZ. I'd pretty much given up on rebuilding my league or even my friend list, and then I Red Templar logged in and we played together a bit, and it convinced me that okay, I'm going to rebuild at least my friend list a bit, and that was it. Sure, you could do that. So I guess that's going to be it for now since I'm rambling. So tomorrow it's going to be the Halloween seasonal. Most likely I will use. Well, let's see which character I'll use. I have a handful of characters that I use for the Halloween seasonal. Usually I'll use either the Manic Mad Jack is such a character. And there's also, well, there's the Phantom. The Phantom was more than that, but through the years he pretty much became only a Halloween character. Oh, where is it? And there's my Spectre, which is pretty much what I was using. I had a spawn, a character also, but I got rid of it. Any tips on getting materials and auras? Get lucky. There's auras, you can get some for fairly cheap on the broker. Let's take a quick look. For the materials, sadly, the way they've made the materials, you have no choice. You have to either purchase time capsules, or you have to purchase the collections on the broker, and there's no miracle around that. And sadly, pretty much every material has a pretty expensive collection, so no matter which material you choose, it's going to be expensive. For example, let's take a quick look at the Void material. I gave a few tips on making money early in this video. I'll try to make a video specifically for that, but basically there's no miracle. You have to find a valuable item and sell them on the broker. It's pretty much as simple as that. Oh yeah, that's it. You have to find items that have a certain value and try to sell them on the broker. So you can see right now the Void Essence, the cheapest one is 115 million. So it's going to be a bit difficult. Let's take a look at the Cosmic material. Basically last year I farmed and I played the broker like crazy to purchase, I think I purchased 3 Cosmic materials. Oh, and there's none for sale right now. Oh, and I'm so sad now. Yeah, if you're premium, then that's a problem. The only way then is well, let's take a look at auras. Yeah, the cheapest one, as you can see, is 200,000. Hello, board. What's up? Hola, friend gamer. So as you can see, the cheapest material, 200,000, and it goes up fairly quick, but not that quick. Not sure if there's a tab. Is there? Oh yeah, they made a tab for material. Oh, that's so sweet. So let's remove that. Come on, come on. Come on, baby. So right now all you have is the Phoenix material, 180 million. That's a lot. If you want a premium account, all you really need to do is purchase $5 on the marketplace. Unless you mean legendary, then legendary you have no choice but to subscribe, of course. I'm Z is the poster, the guy just above you who posted a comment. Oh, a nice Batman Beyond here. I guess we're going to see quite a few. Oh, I haven't seen a female yet. Yeah, because of the escrow. But if you spend, let's say, $5 on the marketplace, you're going to become a premium player. And so instead of having what was it, 1,500, you're gonna have $2,000 that you're going to have access to. I know it's not a big difference; it's only $500, but it shows. I remember when I was playing my Phantom early on, in my early days in this universe online. When I made the switch from legendary from free to play to premium player, it made a difference. That 500 extra dollars, it was something. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. You guys are always appreciated. So tomorrow is going to be Halloween day, or the Halloween seasonal that starts. So nice, Batman. So tomorrow we're going to play some Halloween seasonal missions. I'll probably play all the exterior missions at least once, and also the four-player mission. Maybe I'll play it multiple time with multiple characters. We'll see. So that's it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. Let's give a little bow to that little friend here. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.